how to protect yourself against corona disease or coronavirus. Currently, there is no vaccine to prevent corona disease. The virus spread from person to person within about 6 feet through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. These droplets can land in the mouth or noses of people who are nearby, or possibly be inhaled into the lungs. Older adults and people who have severe underlying chronic medical conditions like heart or lung disease or diabetics seems to be at high risk. There are steps you've got to take to protect yourself. The first step you have to take to protect yourself is prayer. Yes, prayer. You just have to pray. Ask God to protect you, protect your loved ones, protect your family. Cover yourself with the blood of Jesus. Cover your family, your loved ones with the blood of Jesus. Pray that God will give the scientists the knowledge to find out the solution to coronavirus. Pray that God will give them knowledge to come up with solution to the problem. Pray that God will give them knowledge to bring up medication for the eradication of coronavirus. So prayer is the first thing. Prayer is the first thing. Plead the blood of Jesus. You know what? This is an invisible coronavirus, is an invisible but deadly virus that destroys, as I'm talking to you now, about 4,000 people have died of coronavirus. Of 4,000 and over have died. This is quite the reported case, and you know it's actually more than the number. So please, all you have to do to protect yourself, the first thing you have to do is to plead the blood of Jesus, is to pray and ask God to protect you, protect your family, protect your country, protect your community, protect your city and your environment, and ask God to give the scientists the wisdom to actually provide solution and cure to the coronavirus victims. Yes, that's the first thing. Then number 2 is clean your hands often. Clean your hands often. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 40 seconds, especially when you have been in a public place or after blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing. When you wash your hands. How do you do that? Just by reciting your national anthem. By reciting your national anthem, just while you are washing your hand, just recite your national anthem. By the time you finish reciting your national anthem while washing your hand, I think your hand will get clean. Avoid touching your eyes, your nose and mouth with an unwashed hands. Avoid touching your mouth, your eyes, your nose with unwashed hand. Use hand sanitizer always. Use hand sanitizer always, most especially when you shake hand with someone. And because of how widely the virus is spreading, try to change your pattern of greeting. You can stop shaking hands. You can stop shaking hands and just avoid shaking hands with people. You can greet people by waving, by nodding, by bowing. Don't always go by shaking hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. And if you are sick, try not to be in public places. Just try to stay home. Stay at home until you recover. if you are living in a high risk zone, put a distance between yourself and other people. Yes, if you are living in a high risk zone, try not to get closer to people. Stay at home. If you are sick, stay at home. If you are sick, clean and disinfect frequently touched surfaces. There are frequently touched surfaces that we have to be careful about, like the tables, the doorknobs, the light switches, the countertops, the handles, the desk, the phones, the keyboards, the lift, the staircase, the sink. You have to do all you can to disinfect all these things. There are things that people frequently use. The lift, try all you can to disinfect them before you use them. Try to disinfect all these places, because the virus can stick to most of these places and get you affected. Wearing a face mask is good, but you have to understand that face mask is certainly not an ironclad guarantee that you won't get sick. Viruses can also transmit through the eyes, and tiny viral particles known as aerosols. It can penetrate the mask. So, however, masks are effective at capturing droplets, which is a main transmission route of the coronavirus. You know, the mask is important, but it's not 100% guaranteed. But it can actually capture the droplets, which is the most root of coronavirus, and some studies have estimated a roughly 5-fold protection versus no barrier alone. So the face mask can be effective in protecting you. Mostly for people that are affected, they need face masks so they cannot easily affect other people. So they cannot easily affect other people. So now, if you are sick, you have to do your best. If you are sick, you have to do your best to protect other people. If you are sick, you have to do your best to protect other people. If you are sick, you should wear face masks when you are around people. When you are around people, whether you are sick or you're not sick, try and wear face mask. Most especially when you are sharing a room or vehicle, and before you enter a healthcare provider's office. If you are not able to wear a face mask, then you should do your best to cover your coughs and sneezes. And people who are caring for you should also wear face masks if they enter the room or your room if you are sick. So just follow these simple measures and you will find yourself being protected from the deadly coronavirus. Thank you. I'll be getting more updates on the coronavirus.